I said, are you ready? All right, guys, we're going to introduce the biggest, the strongest, the most impressive men that have ever graced the stage. All of these giants that come out here today have proven themselves in the international series of the Arnold Classic. That's how they got here. It's a very difficult thing, and only these 10 men have made it.
And none of this would be possible without our main sponsor, Rogue Fitness. Made all these beautiful implements, made the bags, the implement they're going to throw over, the special barbells. Everything's made by Rogue. We really want to thank them from right here in Columbus, Ohio. And also you can check out their website and look at live streaming, and also the special Road to the Arnold videos that they placed up as well.
And just so y'all know, that this entire event is going to be live streaming. So you're going to see cameras here, you're going to see cameras there. There's cameras all around, and people are actually going to be coming out into the crowd and videoing all of the fans in the back of the stage and the ones in the front. This is for the Rogue Record Breakers on Sunday as well. So you'll be able to go on and see this on the Facebook page. Also, you can go on Rogue's page and see all of the clips and footage from today's event. We'd also like to thank Midway Muscle Technology.
Also want to thank, special thanks to Rozo. Rozo made these special grip shirts that you'll see the strongmen, especially later today when they're competing in the stone to shoulder. And also to Magnum watches. Every athlete in the competition gets a special watch that's made just for them. And last but not least, we'd like to have a special thanks to Ty Knudsen and X-Pol. These are fantastic sponsors of the Strongman series, and we want to give them a special shout out, especially here in Columbus.
Also, we want to thank our top sponsors. The number one guy will win $72,000. He also will take home the Louis Cyr bronze statue that, a lot of everybody sees. This Louis Cyr statue is one of the most prestigious trophies that you can get as a strong man, and hopefully we'll be able to present one to show you today.
That's a lot of money, Mark.
Well, Doc, you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Are y'all ready? All right. I just got word that the strong men are ready, so let's start the introductions.
Okay, let's start with the first strong man that's going to come up. From Slovenia, age 25, 6 feet, 1 inches tall, 330 pounds, Mateusz Belchuk, Slovenia's strongest man.
And from Iceland, 29 years old, 6 feet 9, 430 pounds, the mountain, Hafthor Bjornsson. Who's up next, Doc?
I think you got this one.
J.F. Caron from Canada, 35 years old, 6'2", 335 pounds, a French Canadian. Ralanul Helena from Estonia, 26 years old, one of the youngest competitors, 6 feet 1, 300 pounds.
And next up from Poland, he's been here this is his 4th time. A lot of promise out of this young man. 6'5", 340 pounds, Mateusz Kilsakowski.
Back-to-back Polish strongmen at age 27, 6 feet and 300 pounds. Mateusz Oszakeski.
And I'm very happy to bring up the next man who put on a great show last year with a world's record elephant bar deadlift. For the United States of America, 6'4", 375 pounds. From the United States, Jerry Pritchett.
And next up, number 6 in the playbook and number 1 in your heart from Bulgaria, 36 years old. He's 5'10", 330 pounds. Dietmar Sabatinov.
And this man needs very, very little introduction. Our defending champion for the United States of America, 6'8", 440 pounds, Brian Shaw.
The champ is here.
This is getting serious now, Mark.
And last and certainly not least, from Russia, a soldier, 35 years old, 6'1", 320 pounds of twisted steel, Mikhail Shivnikov. The man is in shape, he's jogging, he's ready to roll. But are y'all ready to roll? I said, are y'all ready to roll? All right, let's get these men back here warmed up so we can get out here and throw these bags over this rail. Good job, gentlemen, let's go. Doc, I'm starting to get a little fired up. I might have to throw one of these bags myself.
I think you gotta do it, Mark. Show us how to do it. Just get us going.
I tell you what, it's easier said than done. You know, if I thought I wouldn't get in trouble, I'd bring in one of these kids up here, and I give them a little rub on them and see if it'll affect them later on. I got one in mind right here. Jerry Pritchett's son, stand up. This is Jerry Pritchett's son. You talk about, this guy right here already told me, he said, well, I'm gonna be a lot like my dad, but I'm gonna be like you too. Once I win the world's strongest man, then I'll wrestle for a little while. That's my man.
So, this first event, I guess we need to talk about it. What are we doing?
We better talk about it quick, because you can see these giants starting to come out here and size it up.
Right. So they can use two hands and basically swing the weight, swing the bag between their legs and go above the bar with the bag. And they have 30 seconds and as many attempts as they need to clear the height. So all the athletes will go to the 50-pound bag, and then the 55-pound bag, and the 60-pound bag, and after that, I believe they can pass.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you get to a point to where you're physically unable to throw it up that high, then you really will better off to just save your energy and not overdo yourself. But also, these guys will have a lot of assistance. The bags will actually be shuttled to them so they don't have to run to the bag, get in position to throw. You don't see the X's up here, but there's an X right here. There's an X right here. This is the center X, and then we got two more. And the guys will find out where it's comfortable for them to be able to grab the bag. And you'll kind of see them look over their shoulder to make sure that they're throwing at the right angle. But they'll swing the ball bag between their legs and throw up overhead.
So they can use two hands, I believe.
I'm gonna move out of the way because he looked like he's ready.
Yeah, we should move.
I think the guys will get a couple of practice throws.
So Mark, if you do pass on a bag and you miss it,
I think 50 is gonna be a given.
Okay, especially for some guys. So as you were talking, if you actually pass on a bag and you miss it, then what happens? You pass and you can actually kind of shoot yourself in the foot. So you better be sure that you can make that next height. Right?
See, I got too close to him. We better keep our eyes on these bags behind us.
That's true.
It'd be a shame to get hit in the head with the bag. But yeah, definitely, you do want to make sure that you don't pass on the bag and go up, and then you can't throw that bag. If you can't get it over, you can't go back down.
Right.
So once you get up to a bag, if I throw the first bag, and I say, nah, I'm gonna wait, and I get up here to 65, and I throw 65, and I can't get it over the bar, I can't go back down. I can only go up. So you put yourself in a bad spot. So the chess game will start to be played, and all of these guys play that game very well.
So this looks like it's kind of a big pillow, but it's really not. And I guess the other idea is, what are you really looking at? If you're throwing a 55-pound bag over a 15-foot bar, that's like throwing a 7-year-old over a double-decker bus. So it's a little harder than it looks. And then as the weight goes up, it gets a lot harder.
We're seeing Jerry Pritchard over here getting a warm-up throw. Okay, all right. I think Jerry's gonna be okay with the first bag. I wouldn't advise the guys. I've seen a couple of guys so far, they throw the bag, and if it don't go over, they try to put their hand out. That might not be a good idea. There's a lot of celebrities around here. I'm standing next to one of them, the lead judge for this event. This is Mr. Carl Gillingham. Let's hear it for him, Carl. Come on, let's hear it for him. Carl, very high level lifter, comes from a family of great lifters.
What about right down here on the front row? We got Healthy Arneson from Iceland. Great strong man. Made a great movie about John Paul.
It's always good to see our strongman brethren come back and support the young guys.
I know these guys are working really hard, but this road crew works really hard all weekend.
Yes, they do. As you can see, some of the bags are really light for these guys. So far, the 50-pound bag has been fairly easy, but you don't want to use all your strength on the lightest bags. You want to do just enough so you can save it for when you really, really need it.
And there's a little bit of timing too, not just your strength, kind of lining it up right, getting it over the bar. Just the height doesn't count, it's got to get over.
So I'm gonna hug you, Doc.
I like
Doc,
it.
it's okay?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Doc, he won't talk about himself, so I'm gonna have to talk about it. Doc is a very high level Highland Games lifter. I mean, I don't know if you ever saw the caper being tossed. You see like a giant light pole, and they flip them and toss them over, and this is one of the best that ever did it.
Back in the day.
Hey, once a champ, always a champ.
You would know. So I think they're lining up, gonna come out soon, get started. So as you can see, the athletes are lined up in the order that they're gonna throw, it looks like. So what happens if they miss a height? Do they leave the stage?
No, they can try it again.
Okay.
They got 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then they can go to the next bag.
Okay.
to go in alphabetical order. Everybody's warm. And it is time to get the show on the road.
So the first man in alphabetical order will be Mateusz Belchuk.
So the first man up is Jerry Pritchard. Let's hear it for him. When the clock starts, it's going to be nonstop action. Here we go.
Good attempt.
The next man up is Dietmar Savatinov.
He's got to clear that. Let's get behind him. Come on. There we go. Next up is Brian Shaw.
All right.
I think that cleared by a few feet.
Next up, the Mountain Halfdoor Bjornsson.
Halfdoor's really great at height events like this. Let's get behind him. Let's go, Halfdoor.
Being 6'9", he's already halfway up there.
Absolutely. Easily over. Next up is Rauno Heinla. I'm pretty sure some of these guys, the first time they've seen this event.
The next is Mateusz Kieliszkowski.
Really explosive athlete. This is a good event for him.
And Mikhail Shivnikov. You notice the beret. This guy is a special forces guy.
Wow. Next up is Mateusz from Poland. There we go, good attempt, Mateusz. Mateusz, very good.
Coming up next, Mateusz Belchuk.
Everybody's been successful. JF Caron's the last man up. Everybody's been successful so far.
The only thing that these men are armed with are their wits and a little chalk.
There we go. Okay, we're going to the next bag.
And we're gonna move up.
55 pounds. Okay. Mitko Savatanov. There we go, we got it over.
All right.
A little bit heavier bag. Mateusz Ostaszowski. Oh, we got it over. Good job. So you can see that a lot of the guys are passing, getting some strategy going.
And there's going to be a lot of changing. Guys are going to move back and forth. There will be ones that they'll take and ones that they won't.
So it appears we're going to the top of the order again. Jerry Pritchett's up the 60-pound bag.
So the guys skipped the 55.
A lot of them did. So I hope it pays off for them.
We had 2 guys make it at 55.
There we go.
Success. Let's hear it, guys.
Let's get behind them. Everybody's still in. Mitko Savatanov, here from Bulgaria. No?
Dr. Kim Beckwick is setting the order. It's changing as we go.
He has 30 seconds. Come on, let's get behind him. He's got to have this to stay in the competition. There it is.
All right.
Yes.
Thank y'all very much. That's what we need.
Mateusz Kieliszkowski. Come on, Mateusz.
I don't know what his girlfriend just said, but whatever she said.
Easily over. First attempt. Some more strategy playing out as well.
Very nice. We have a guys going out of order now. They're going to take ones. And there are guys that are going to pass on this and wait for the next step up.
He starts moving really quickly.
Very easy.
Jeff Garon. We're back to Dimitar Savatanov with the 60 pound.
Savatanov, the pride of Bulgaria.
Okay, he's got to get it over the bar.
Come on, let's hear it for him.
It's on the bar. Here he goes now, come on. He really has to have it.
5 seconds.
Well, the first man out of the competition.
The loudest competitors. You see these guys are cheering for each other. This is a brotherhood. Let's get behind him.
Come on, Matios, you can get this.
That's about as close as it's been so far.
Oh!
2 seconds, 1.
Okay, second man out.
Very close. Dr. Beckwith is checking the list and checking it twice, making sure the right man goes up. It's half Thor Beyonce's turn.
Looks like he passed on a couple of the bag sizes.
I think it's safe to say, Doc, that half Thor is going to advance.
I think he's doing well. He's really good at the height events. Okay, Jerry Pritchett, he's going to have to get on this bag and keep it going.
Let's hear it for Jerry, guys.
A little bit of time, he's going to set himself up.
13 seconds.
Come on, Jerry. He's going to have it. Oh, time. So you can see it's not just a strength matter, it's also getting it over the bar.
Most definitely. It's definitely a hard thing for it to be heavy, but you also got to use the right angle. So you don't want to throw it too far forward, but you don't want to throw it too far backwards either.
Right. Rauno hound keeps jamming it into the bar. Come on, Rauno. He's got some time left.
He's throwing it high enough. Yeah! That's how you stay in the game.
Wow. And those are big points because some guys are dropping out.
Very big points. You got guys going down now.
Very good. Matios Kilsikowski. Made it look easy.
For such a young guy, the future is really, really bright.
A lot of potential. Tons of potential. That was apparent the first year he was here.
The lightest man in the field is up. Plenty of height.
Matias Belchuk.
Let's hear it for him.
There it is.
Yeah.
Good job.
Doc, it's so easy to become a cheerleader when you see
we want
people
these
giving
guys
it
to
their
do
all.
well, right?
You want to see everybody do well.
And I don't think it's just about back strength either. I mean, you know, really great deadlifters. It's also about timing and how comfortable they are with the apparatus.
And a lot of flexibility as you see the guys go in a low position and they swing the bags far behind them. So they have to come up with the same kind of intensity as they do when they go down. All right, Brian Shaw, let's hear it for him.
Defending Arnold Strongman champion.
I feel like I need a hard hat up here.
He just has to get it over. Let's get behind him. There we go.
You see the guys, they try to use only enough energy to get the bag over the bar. It wasn't that he couldn't do it, it was that he was trying to make it precise.
Right. You gotta let it peek over the bar. And get your hips down and up. JF Caron from Canada. There we go.
All right.
Wow. Rauno Heinla. Come on, Rauno.
You see a lot of the guys wearing Olympic weightlifting shoes. You don't want give when you put all the pressure on your feet.
I think he's bowing out after that. Big round of applause for Rauno Heinla. Easily done. Mateusz Kilsakowski.
All right, 70 over the bar. Let's see how many of these men can match it.
Mateusz Belchak. Yes.
Yes.
Right over it.
You see the reactions of the guys. This is down when it gets very important. So you see them emotionally get invested. I'd like to hear some of y'all get emotionally invested.
And we have the Commissioner of Power, Dr. Terry Todd himself, talking with Carl Gillingham, the head judge for the event.
We're up to a 75-pound bag. We're almost halfway up this rack.
Wow. I think last year there was a record set with a 100-pound bag.
You know what? I'd really love to see it.
Yeah. So they had to make even bigger bags. JF Caron. Any Canadians here? Get behind your guy.
Yeah.
He's been flawless so far.
We have more men taking the 75-pound bag. You think that there's guys that's going to skip this one, Doc?
I think we're down to it. I'm not sure how many bags are going to skip now. But I haven't seen Hafthor for a bit. Okay, Mateusz. He can get this.
Down to 11 seconds. We're down to 8 seconds.
Oh. Round of applause.
Great effort. Great effort.
Okay, who's the next athlete?
People are jockeying for position now. Dr. Beckwith is figuring out who's next.
Mateusz Belchak. He wants your help.
He wants your approval. close. 20 seconds.
He's going to put everything into this last one. Give it one more rip.
He's going to try to put everything into it now.
I'll juice Belchuk. Okay, we're going up to the 80-pound bags.
Putting away the 75-pounders, and we are going up to 80 pounds.
This got real serious real quick. Mikhail Shivlikov from Russia. Wow.
Whoa. Guys, you see the guys up here handing the bags and running back and forth. Let's give a round of applause for the guys helping out. Half-Thor Bjornsson, ladies and gentlemen. Even Half-Thor was giving the guys a round of applause.
Half-Thor's looks like he's got a lot of reserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ is here. We did that check just to see where that bar is. I think he can go up a little.
So speaking of a lot of power, Mark was a two-time Olympian representing the United States in weightlifting. What was your best clean and jerk? What was your best clean and jerk, Mark?
My best clean and jerk was 220 kilos.
Wow, that's almost 500 pounds. I think you'd be pretty good at this. Okay, we're back to JF. JF Quebec, Canada.
Right now, the lightest man in the field. Very close.
I think he can get this. Let's get behind him.
20 seconds, plenty of time. Look like he's gonna save it up for one attempt.
One more big pull.
Come on, this is it, guys.
Big round of applause.
And then there were three.
So it looks like we have Brian, and we have Half-Thor, and Miguel.
The men are skipping the 85-pound bag and going to 90.
Wow.
We're getting closer and closer to that 100-pound bag mark. But right now, we're going to stay here at 90 and see what happens. Let's hear it for him.
Oh.
Seconds. You got time. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Mikhail Shivlikov from Russia. Great job, Mikhail.
A great representative as a strongman. You can see him showing respect for the officials. And ladies and gentlemen, it's down to 2. I think everybody's familiar with these last 2 men. You can see these 2 men, they're jockeying for position.
You think they're trying to skip the 90-pound bag?
I don't know if they're gonna skip the 90. I think they may go to 95. They're over consulting with Dr. Terry Todd. Dr. Terry Todd and Dr. Jan Todd will both be inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame. They're the ones that have the idea of the strongman here at the Arnold. They've been running it since their first one, 2002. Can we give them a round of applause and congratulate them on being in the International Sports Hall of Fame?
So it looks like we're going to have Hafthor first with a 90-pound bag.
We've been told to stand back here in the back behind the white line so we don't obstruct y'all's view. But I feel like coming out there in the crowd, I feel like a fan right now. Hafthor Julius Bjornsson. He's over the bar.
Easily cleared. Didn't even touch the bar.
If you're standing far in the back, getting your supplements and protein, you are missing a show. Coming to the bar is the current champion. He's using all of his 30 seconds. He's going to approach the bar and the clock is going to start.
So I was just told by Dr. Terry Todd, because there's only 2 athletes left in the competition, they're going to slow this down and let them get as much rest as needed in between repetitions. Each attempt.
When you're the boss, you can make those decisions. All right, y'all, just sitting around. What do you say? Wow. 90 over the bar. So we're moving up to 95, or are we going to skip 95 and go to 100? They're going to both take 95.
last year we had a world's record in this event with Hafthor clearing the bar with a 100-pound bag. So they had to make bigger bags. So we're getting into world record
we'll
territory.
Get a chance to see a world record today. I'm sure y'all wouldn't mind seeing a world record today, would you?
So giving them a chance to take some time, slow it down a little bit, prepare for their 30 seconds to get the bar cleared with this big bag.
They're gonna do what Dr. Ty refers to as letting the well fill up. Some of y'all that grew up in the country, you had well water, you know what that means. I'm not the only country boy in the building. Where the country people at? All right, all right. It's good to let these guys get a few minutes to take a breath. Let the red blood cells fill up.
And I can tell you, just because they're doing one at a time, putting on that explosive energy upward many times in a row can wear you out really quickly.
You see the guys stretching, trying to stay limber. It's real important in this lift. They have to go to the range of motion that's right at a stressful point, so you gotta stay loose.
We're just showing you a couple more legends in our sport, strongman. I want to call attention to Ode Haugen. Wait for everybody, Ode. Ode Haugen, originally from Norway, but we claim him as our own here in the U.S.
Ode has been a great ambassador for the sport of strongman. He's traveled the world for many years. He was one of the guys that I grew up watching. And I credit him a lot with introducing me to different apparatus every year. It would seem like even now, Og has brought in Moz Wrestling. So is there any Moz wrestlers out here? Okay, we got one. We got one Moz wrestler. All right. You can see Hafthor getting his belt ready. Look like he's up next.
Okay, Hafthor.
Guys, it's not gonna get any better than this. We're down to the last two men. I see a lot of people sitting down. Do you want to see this bag go over the bar? Well, let's hear it.
In Iceland, they say, Komasar. Let's go.
You see him waking up with the ammonia caps. The man is ready to go.
Who wants to see it? Come on, let's go, Hafthor. 95-pound bag, over 15 feet.
Clock has started. Plenty of time, 20 seconds.
Come on, Hafthor. We get this over.
10 seconds. Yeah!
Wow.
Boy, you talk about getting it real close down to the short hairs.
Very close. But he got it over. Had to roll.
A few centimeters to the left, a few centimeters to the right, and that was not a make.
That's it.
But he was able to pull it out.
Also getting to peak right over the bar.
As everybody can see, 95 is being skipped.
Oh boy, a big strategic move
by Brian Shaw.
Ryan's going right to the big bag.
He's going straight to a 100-pound bag. That's what y'all wanted to see. The man is giving you what you want. I think you ought to give him some back.
And Mark, this would tie a world's record. This would tie the existing world record.
Brian is making sure that the handle that feels the best to him, he's going to use. All right, guys. They have a few seconds to get themselves together. Brian's making sure that it's packed down tight. The handle is where he wants it. And once he gets his belt right, a little hydration, he's going to go back to the bar. Doc, I love this anticipation. Right before you get ready to lift, it's just something that comes over you. You feel like you can't control yourself a little bit. Get your blood pumping. Now the crowd is starting to get into it. They see the champ is here. £100 to tie the world record. And the clock.
Who wants to see it?
Still plenty of time for another attempt.
He can get it over. Brian Shaw, great attempt.
Let's hear it for him. Hafthor is going to pass. He is taking first. Let's hear it for him. Hafthor, be on, son. We're going to get out of the way and let Mr. Slater and his men take this bar down and get ready for the next event.
So we'll talk about the results overall for the first event. The rogue bag over the bar.
Can I get a word? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for Hathor Bjornsson, first place. Did you, at any point, did you have any doubt that you would be able to do 95?
No, I didn't. I've been training very hard for this competition. In training, I did even have heavier back, so I felt very confident. I'm very happy with first place, and yeah, let's just keep on going.
I think it's a smart thing that you actually passed on 100. You won the event. You need to save your energies for the next lift. Thank you very much. Good luck. Let's hear it for him.